Oh, you literally just pooped. Oh, come on. Okay, what's going on, everybody? Just getting set up here. As soon as I started the stream, the bird pooped right on my desk. Neos! What's going on? What's going on? Okay. So today we've got a couple of things we want to do. One of them, I was asked a question on Discord about something. Hang on, find it. Here, did I do any testing on the short sword to try them, and the right click does the exact same amount of damage without charging it as does a full charge? Testing now. Let us find this answer. Okay. So to do that, we're going to load up an endless map, such as here. We're going to take a look at the Elven short swords for a second. It says 3-stage charge attack that shoots a magic projectile. Okay. I don't remember if this is supposed to be... It's like how far it shoots, so we're going to hop into front lawn first and take a look there. All right, so you can hit like this, right? It kind of looks like a projectile gets larger, so maybe it just has a better time hitting enemies, but it does shoot forever, so that's not any kind of difference for that. So let's go ahead and hop in the endless so we can take a look at the damage amounts. Let's get ourselves our wind belt. All right. Snag this guy. Run down here. Toss him. And once he stands up and runs towards us, we'll just go kadoosh. All right, we'll see how much that does. If it does 50, Brad, you made it in time as soon as we started. If that does 50 damage, then we'll know that we need to test it on something else, basically. So we'll find out. We'll see how much damage it does. I need to also open something else. Might get a phone call today, and I hope we do. I called somebody earlier, and we might get a phone call today. 70. Okay, so we can actually test it. So it does 70 damage with a first tick. So let's go ahead and do the secondary thing. I think secondary isn't changed other than the speed here, but let's refund that so that way we have a better a better shot at the second, third, and fourth just to see how much damage it does here. All right, let's retry. And hopefully you guys are able to hear me fine. I did make I moved my desk and cleaned the whole area up because of the bird and all that. So hopefully everything is solid and easy for you guys. I also changed the graphics a little bit. I turned everything down by like 10 points from what it was in the menu. Hopefully that's cool for you guys. Okay, we'll see how much that did. I think it caught the side of his arm, but I'm pretty sure it's still going to be the same amount of damage. It just hits his hitbox. Okay, second charge is the same. Let's go ahead and full charge it next and see if it's still the same amount of damage.
Enemies are preparing to breach one of our gates. They've broken through a gate.
Alright. That was a full charged shot for the right mouse button. Let's find out. Now, the primary level upgrade used to not work. I think it's working now, but it just isn't worth skulls. If you are even going to use this weapon, you don't want to use skulls for that until like the last thing for this upgrade, because the amount of time it takes to fully charge your right mouse button, it isn't a lot, so any kind of reduction just really isn't worth it. It's not worth 5 or 6 skulls or anything. 70 damage. Okay, so that's fine. But it does look like, because that used to be one of the bugs with it, is that the increased secondary attack charge really didn't change anything. It was like very, very small amount. I'm feeling the change now when you get a fully maxed out to where it's not. Okay, so for that one, that is... that would be a no. 70 damage. No matter the charge. All right, so that's that. What we want to do real quick is get our increased primary attack speed, and we want to take a look at the attack speed of what it is normally without this upgrade and what it is with this upgrade, because that was another thing that they did not do. Give me 1 second. Let me run that through Google Translate so I can answer you. Guys, hello everyone. Can you please tell me how to open special offer and traps? Yes. Special offers are not... they're only for trinkets. Let me try and put that in Russian here. Upgrades are only for trinkets. Okay. Let me know if you can, if that makes sense to you. I don't know. I just did Google Translate. I'm a bit late, but I hope nobody asked this before. How do you get that red skin style for your character? I had it for Kelsey before, but then I changed my skin, never came back. Yes. If you have the pre-order or any skins, all you do is select the hero under the heroes tab in your spellbook and click the arrow, and that'll allow you to cycle through your skins. I have a question. I can't gain XP on the blade staff. Correct. It is a bug. The only way to do it is if you have the pre-order. If you pre-ordered the game, then you can do it with the Overlord Blade Staff. You have to unlock the regular one. Otherwise, for most people, they don't have that. So, yeah. Yeah, they know about it. They know it's a bug. They're working on it. That's one of probably their more sought after. It's not there. It's a pre-order skin, May. So if you didn't pre-order it, it shouldn't be there. Of course, of course. Loki, hi Dan, how's your day? So that's good. It's actually really good. We got another sub. Oni, just subscribe. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Absolutely. All right, so let's go ahead and we're going to retry this. And we're going to bring out some other traps, and we're just going to try and get the Elven double blades to have more damage, really. That's what we're going to go for just a second. And then we're going to, yeah, I wish it was crossplay, but that's fine. I'm confused. Thanks so much. Yeah, if you have the pre-order med, then it should be there. I haven't ever taken it off, so maybe that's a bug itself. If you did pre-order it and you could prove the purchase, you might take it over to Robot. The Discord is in the link below. Go in there, go to the bug chat, and just mention that there. Have you done any pure damage endless run? No cades, no control, just pure damage. Well, we're gonna do endless today. We're gonna do a challenge where we use no weapons. Apparently it's really, really good with Egan because his double jump now stuns any like big mobs as well as knocks back little mobs, and it does damage. So Egan by himself is a ×3 combo. He used to not stun. It used to just be a knockback and damage, which was good, but it just wasn't that good. But now that we have the stun added to it, the combos are going to go crazy, man. And we're going to give that a try on Coliseum today. All right, let's bring our double cades. We're going to bring Tar. Oh, before that, we're going to bring Stone Staff just so we can keep everything there. Double cades, Tar. We're going to bring health, mana, that, and yeah, that's it. That's all we're going to bring. The whole idea of what we're doing is we're just going to level up the Elven Short Sword so we can test the attack speed and see if they change it. Because before they hadn't changed the attack speed. It was this no matter what. All right, let's check Discord before we start. Testing the... Okay. All right. We'll get the Elven Short Swords leveled up.
Enemies are preparing to breach one of our gates. They've broken through a gate. More enemies on the way.
Arcane, hi, how are you? Bradley, have you ever used a trap you thought you wouldn't need, became useful later? Well, now that they changed Endless, the Spike Wall and the Flip Trap have become a lot more powerful, as well as a Gravity Pillar. But of course, you know that I played before Gravity, or before Saw Blades, or what's the other one? Saw Blades or Lasers. Lasers weren't there either. And that's when I started playing, right? And so, you know, I got used to using a lot of those other traps, but Flip Traps I think is one that I've added to my loadout when I go Endless. Otherwise, I used to use Gravity Pillars and Spike Walls for Endless a lot. But now I add Flip Traps to that, just because of the way they changed Endless to be now. And Nikita says, "Sub chat, does anyone know any out of bounds places?" Since we have a go break, let me pull something up for you there, Nikita. There is a YouTube channel. I think it's MYU. Let me check real quick. And they've got some out of bounds stuff that they jump around on. Let me see here. Here it is. Here's MYU. Yeah, here, check this video out. There you go. My usual endless loadout. I'm still working on it, Lucas. It used to not contain physics traps, but now it does because Endless now, they have crowd control reduction over time, so physics traps work really well, you know, because the animation of them falling down and getting back up is still the same, but their freeze duration and their slow amount, that's all changed now, so. Let's see. I like the hammer, but I keep dying when I use melee weapons. Yeah, you know, it's fun on a War Mage and Apprentice, and it's not the most useful thing, but if you want to use melee, I would suggest using Vorwick because he has the highest health pool. That's something they changed from Stadia to Steam, is that, and the official release, is that now they have different mana pools and health pools. So, a time swing combo was us auto attacking and using our right mouse button, for those wondering. Absolutely. They've got some stuff on there for you to check out, so, for out of bounds areas. But yeah, right now my endless loadout, I think theoretically, and I'm going to be playing Coliseum here today with no weapons. And I'm definitely going to bring Tar and Barricade, of course, and Saw Blade launchers. Those are like the three like must-have in anything you ever do. But then after that, I think Spike Wall, Flip Trap, and Gravity Pillar are the three go-to for the crowd control portion of it. And you can put the Spike Wall on the wall there, and then put underneath it, you can put the Saw Blade launcher. And that'll keep knocking everything back, and it'll keep triggering, and on a map like Coliseum, it's really good, so. Alright, I'm not even sure how much damage we've done. Several thousand, maybe. Because each orc has 100 hit points, I think, right? No, 50. It's 50 for the light orcs. Might as well just spam our right mouse button. So here's his jump, and then watch this. ×4 combos, look at that. It's a damage, a knockback, and a stun, and you just attack him with anything that's going to be a ×1 combo. And it's a ×4. Like, it's just insane. Egan is now the combo king right now. I swear. Unfortunately, melee weapons do kind of suck, but he is still good. All right, bring him back over here. Him with a stone. Another stone. How come I've got 2 empty slots? Because I'm not trying to beat this. I'm just getting the short sword upgraded. As a matter of fact, we're about to lose. I just needed to get enough damage on the short sword so I can unlock the unique upgrades. All right, let's open up Discord here. Yeah, it's better to just spam right click. I'm gonna say I think hitbox is bigger with charge. Also, a good point. Why would you ever use the short swords? Is the good question. So let's go ahead and check our stats here. Yeah, looks like we did probably plenty of damage here to upgrade this. Way more than we needed to. Okay, so we have the primary increased attack speed. So what we're going to do now is we're going to check the attack speed. We're going to record, load up some video editing software, look at how many frames it takes for the full attack to go through. Maybe do it like 3 or 4 times. See how long it takes, and then we're going to increase the attack speed and see if it shortens it at all, or if it's the same amount. Back on Stadia, it used to be the same amount, so that's what we're going to check right now. All right. Open up our Vegas Pro. Because I always forget which button is my stream button and which one is the other button. I'm going to check my hotkeys real quick. Streaming, or recording is F9. Okay, good. Body. What's happening? All right. So, start recording, and then we'll just 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 5. It's like he's conducting. something like 5/8 time. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. I think that was either 10 or 11 times. About to find out. Where do I put it? Here. Okay. Start recording, and then we'll just... All right, as soon as I start the swipe... Here. Bird knocked his toy off the desk. 1 second. Just asking about how do you get the trap upgrade on the unique on the right? You talking about the special? You don't. Special's only for trinkets. The developer has chimed in on stream to say that the reason because they didn't have enough stuff to put on there. So, okay, so we did. Let's see. It's 1 full, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dude, cut it 5. We'll cut it 5. Okay. It's about basically 9 seconds to do a full 5 attacks. Is what we see here. 3, 4. Once 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So it's yeah, 9 seconds to do a full 5 attacks. All right. Now let's record with the upgrade. Did you get any special upgrade? Not for that one. I'm gonna do the unique upgrade for this, but the special upgrade is only for the trinkets. So you go to trinkets, you'll see them over here. Now they don't get level upgrades, but instead they get a special upgrade. All right, so we're gonna do the increased primary attack speed. We're gonna test it out. Just a little bit faster. We'll find out. Cool. Let's load that up. So we got 9 seconds for that one. Uh-oh. All right. I don't think it changed. All right. Let's do here. There. Well, maybe it wasn't faster. It just feels a little faster. Cool. Oh, maybe it is. Is it 8 seconds now? It's like 8.5 seconds. That's about the animation that we ended on. It's about right there. So it's probably... That's the finishing of the animation. But we did leave on the animation of the full swing ending. So this is about where it's going to be. Meaning after 5 attacks, it basically removes it down to 8 seconds instead of 9 seconds. That is very small. It's probably going to be a full... Might be a full second at 10 attacks. Let's see here. What would that look like? It's almost 8. It's basically 8, 5 frames, 30 frames. Thanks, bud. All right, I'll just mention that. Up. Did he poop again? Ah. Great. Master attack. Seconds or 5 attacks. Took 8 seconds. 5 frames. 5 out of 30 frames. Cool. Yes, hello, Mr. Jaza, and yes, you are correct. Only for trinkets, as of right now. Now that yeah, the gaming pepper they might like I said, I thought it was just there because it was like a design choice, but Yeah, they said it was because they just didn't have anything to put in it. Okay. Alrighty, let's go ahead and hop into Colosseum. This was requested. Challenge to do this as a challenge. We're gonna do double cades. Let's take a look at what else we're bringing here. How do you get special upgrade on trinket? You just buy it at a detail level. Yeah, you just buy it. You just gotta click on trinkets and you just click on it and upgrade it. You don't even have to use it. See, I think I don't have one of these upgraded. Maybe I got all of them. To unlock the unique upgrades, you have to complete whatever quest it has. But for special upgrades, you just have it as soon as you have the trinket. So, yeah. Yep. It just costs golds to unlock it. Okay. Use a magic longbow. We're doing the secondary fires and bursts because it's going to help us take out the big boys. For the first run, we're going to use weapons. The second one, we're not going to use weapons. So we're just going to get kind of like the idea of the kill box set up. How best to farm skulls? Glad you asked that. There's two ways. There's two ways, really. One of them is essentially you play the first level over and over again. And I got a video for that to show you. And then the second way is to... The second way is to get the increased drop chance when playing Scramble before you get it after you beat the second map. You have a high chance, or about a 5% chance to get it versus anything else, but there are 3 buffs that you can get, so you might have it. If you do get it, that's the best way, because you're going to get plenty and plenty of drops from everything on the war scenario that happens. It's a really good way to do it. So that's technically the fastest way, but the easiest way of, like, you know, just farming over and over again, you can definitely do that with this video I'm about to give to you. So one moment, let me pull that up. Should probably have this on a quick button or something here. All you have to do is get untouchable. Okay, send this to you. Kind of strange they added the special upgrade on traps and weapons when it isn't possible to use it. Yeah, like I said, I thought it was a design choice where they just had the thing in there and they didn't have a reason for it. Hang on. Just clean this. However, they just said that, yeah, I don't know why they left it in there. You're right. It's a little bit confusing. It confused me when I first started playing. And that is for... Check that out. Let's carrot that. All right. So we got the stone staff. We got the magic longbow. We are going to use weapons for this. I'm going to try Egan out because his stun, like I said, it's a ×3 combo by itself. His double jump, pretty freaking insane. We are going to bring acid. Whatever you do, do not get the increased melting duration. It actually has the opposite effect. It decreases the melting duration, which you would never want. So just be careful on getting that. Do we use Arcane Dragon? Nah, I think we're going to use a lot of physical damage. Because we're going to have Gravity Pillar, increased lift duration. Going to have... Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Spike Wall with stun. Going to have... Flip Trap, very heavy. We're going to have slow. We might bring Arcane Brim. I think we're going to do Acid Geyser instead of Arcane Brim for this setup. We might do regular arrow walls. And I don't think we're going to do ballistas. Do the arrow walls for the sappers. This game get regular updates. It had a couple of bug updates already from when it came out. And by a couple, I mean 2. They're working on other updates to fix the bugs right now. Let's see. On Stadia, yeah, on Stadia they patched it about 4 times in total, I think. And then they had a DLC that came out on Stadia that's now part of the game. There's no more DLC to it, unless you have it on Stadia right now, because Stadia is lagging behind the upgrade there. So yeah, I would say they're gonna get regular updates at least for a couple years, probably. At least. So yeah, I think maybe mostly physical damage is the answer here. It's what we want. Now, like I said, we are gonna bring double cades. Because they're pretty good. Oh, we might bring the trap reset trinket heals barricades. We might bring that too. All right, let's take a look at Coliseum. Look at how we're gonna set it up. Mr. Jeza, thanks for the sub, appreciate it. All right, we're not gonna bring this, or this, or this, or this, or this. All right, so we got a longbow, we got our tar, of course. We're gonna have a flip trap. So we might just combo these as our two floor traps, and not bring any of the floor traps there. Spiked wall. Saw blades. So what we're gonna do with the spike wall and the saw blades, we're gonna put the spike wall like this. Ah, we have a space above it. Okay. We're gonna do saw blades like this, basically. So the big guys will trigger this, the small guys will trigger that. That'll shred everything. And then above that, we're gonna put our butterflies, of course. Of course. So we can put butterflies like this. That'll be our wall traps that we're gonna do. And of course, we're gonna have our floor traps. It's gonna be lots and lots of flip traps. Just go in that direction. I mean, eventually we might not need barricades, but we're going to use barricades in the very top here for a while, I think. Just to make sure nothing can kind of squeeze through there. We have these small small wall spots, and we might do air walls there. Might do air walls here, for example, and then we're going to do gravity pillars up on this area, and we'll do air walls up here, which will trigger and shoot the sappers as they get lifted up. I use bleed. I use bleed Vuvu. I've never used explosion. I just don't think it's worth it. Because bleed is a physical damage over time effect. Explosion is also physical damage, so anything that says it's explosion, it does physical damage for that as well. I just think that with the upgrade, with the reduced lifespan, it kind of hurts the explosion because then it doesn't explode as frequently. And if you can't ensure that other orcs are going to be in the area, then it's just not going to do anything, so... It's always going to hit something, right? Generally, it's going to hit something, and bleed's going to help do some damage to it. I don't know if they're going to add any maps. I'm sure they will, because the flyer expansion they have, the drastic steps, there's 5 new maps they added. Their biggest thing with this, with the Steam release was the scramble game mode to give a little bit more replayability, but I'm sure they're going to start cycling more maps. I don't know if they're going to bring back other maps from other games, but we'll see. They got war scenarios as well, so... You know, with the drastic steps, it came out with 5 maps total, with the whole, like, theme of flyers. So my guess is that they're going to come out with another theme. Maybe not in, like, the next couple updates, but eventually another theme where they're going to have, like, all ice minions, and they're going to have 5 new ice maps or something like that. Is my theory on that. Okay, so how do we want to start this? So we're going to have that everywhere. We can have another trap. I said we were going to bring the trap reset. We could do that, too. Yeah, we can do that too. So we have the arrow walls for these open areas. You know, oh, you know what we'll do? Actually, no, we'll do this. We'll bring the freeze traps, because freezing an enemy forces him to cause, or causes him to take extra physical damage, 30%. Since we have so many physical damage traps with the spike wall and the wall bleed, they're gonna take extra damage when they're frozen. Plus, we can put them up here. Oh, we don't have the gravity pillar. Oh, whoops. Yeah, we need to bring that too then. Plus, we're going to put them up there for the sappers. Because when the sappers get lifted, they get frozen. Let's move that over a little bit. Like this. So they should get frozen and hurt, and they drop. And hopefully we'll have... we'll probably have this here, right? Like this. And then like this. So that's kind of how we're going to set this area up as well for the gates. And yeah. That'll be the gate section. Faco, hi, how are you? Now, there used to be a bug that almost made me quit the game. When you built barricades up here and you're fighting down here, gnolls would attack the barricades instead of jumping over them. And I just got really annoyed with it, so I have not done this strategy in a while, but I was assured that building like this is fine to do now, so we'll see if that is still the case. What that does is it forces everything over to that end. You do the same over here, put it up here. Force everything down to that end, and it all conglomerates up here at the very top. We're going to put a bunch of barricades like this all the way straight through. So everything's going to run over to this edge and come back. Giuseppe, how's it going? Appreciate it. So that's going to be our setup here. I was asked to get a higher score, I think, but yeah, with physics traps, it's a little bit difficult to get high scores. We'll see. We'll see what we get. We got bleed, we got stun, we got Egan, we got flip, which is airborne, which is nice. Some raw damage. We got a little bit of arcane, a little bit of ice, some more airborne damage. So yeah, let's get started. This will be the loadout. All right, we're gonna start with this. This, that, that. All right, cool. Baco just subscribed. Appreciate it. Man, you guys are subscribing today. I just started streaming. I just started.
Enemies are preparing to breach one of our gates. The door is down.
Okay. We aren't getting a ton of combos right now, but that's alright. Do you have any tips? I got the game today. Yeah, buy the stone staff, max it out for secondary, increase range, and that's really it. That's all. Let's do that. Okay. So what we need is flip trap, flip trap, flip trap, tar. Gonna have ice, saw blades like this. Flip trap, go. Gravity, yeah, we're gonna be using the gravity pillars. Oh, I didn't sell it. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you're right. Yep. Just yep. I didn't sell it. That's okay. We are gonna have some enemies coming out, so at least something will be affected by it right now. It won't help us with this kill box. That's okay though. Now the problem that I don't like about this build, and you guys may have seen another build of mine, is one, you don't get combos for that shenanigans. Or that shenanigans either, apparently. But this might get us at least really far. I don't know. Without barricades when I try to field. It kind of depends. Not really. I would say you're really solid and you're really well off if you decide you want to invest in barricades. They're pretty good to have. Now we would normally want to bring Cygnus because of the archers. However, these archers aren't too bad right now. Yeah, we're not getting any combos, so this might not be that great for combo scores. That's alright, though. Alright, so it's gonna be tar. Flip trap. We actually want to... Do we want to angle that differently? I think so. If we're going to make this look nice and neat and squared away, we're going to need to angle that differently. So, we do flip trap, flip trap, flip trap, tar, flip trap, flip trap. Okay. Butterfly. Saw blade. This. No, like this. Yeah, like that. Okay. Alright, I'm liking it, I'm liking it. When can we expect new tier list? Trap tier list today. Gravity, yeah, thanks. Yeah, we're gonna sell that. Yeah. You know, soon. Soon. Soon is always a good answer, right? Right, guys? Soon is always good. Let's put a bunch of the ones in the front. Let's sell a bunch of these and put them over here right now. For this wave. We'll do that. We're going to go ahead and get this built up here. So anything that kind of doubles back into this area is going to get affected by this wall space, and that'll be good for us. And remember, airborne enemies take double damage, so if they get smacked, the big guys will get flipped by the flip traps. They do travel a distance, and they get smacked by the spike walls where they get pushed back as well. So, fair enough, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have really a good idea of everything yet, as much as I would like to. Because when I made that one, I had tested a bunch of stuff for the wiki page, and I had a lot of information to go off of with it. But this one, not so much. Not yet. All right, we're gonna get healed up here. Maybe I should have gone with a melee weapon, huh? With the slam, maybe. So yeah, some of them that get flipped up here are gonna fall into those grinders, which is nice. That's gonna be the best way to do this, is to have some sort of crowd control in order to kill everything fast enough, because these guys are gonna get tanky, and they're gonna get way too tanky to deal with anything. But they're gonna still fly the farthest, fly as much as they would otherwise. There we go. We probably should have done that first. All right, let's put some flip traps over here. All right, cool.
More enemies on the way.
As a matter of fact, we may not need gravity pillars for the sappers. At least not for a while. If we can fit a bunch of this stuff here, then we might be able to take care of the sappers before they become a problem. It's really the fire elementals and firelings from down there are going to be the issue. But eventually they're going to start pathing past our barricades and not target them anymore. So that's always good. Good. Get shredded. I do want to put a saw blade launcher over here, though. I wouldn't mind using the bow. Maybe I shouldn't have done the straight line thing, since we're not really fighting in a straight line, but I think it's going to be more damage overall to single entities, which is what we want. Nice. Put the right mouse button on that one. That's good. I think this is what we're going to want to do, is we're going to spam this for our ×4 combos. Or ×5 combos, even. Oh, missed him. Alright, let's get a couple more things over here. Alright, and we'll start getting this side a little bit souped up. Oh, I forgot we can put them vertical, actually. Well, maybe. Maybe. Do you have any must-go traps for reaching the top of the leaderboard? Yeah, I would say you want to go bow bleed, usually. That'll help a lot. Bow bleed and brimstone is good. It's a ×2 combo there. Any kind of fire trap are really good, because it's basically a ×2 combo, ultimately. Egan is really good, because his jump is a ×3 combo at least, just by itself. As you can see here, we do that, and now we get a ×4 combo, which is an auto attack. So you can combo that pretty well. I would say you do want some sort of airborne. Usually gravity pillar might help, and then stack a bunch of different kinds of wall traps as they float upwards, basically. Because when they're airborne, the cooldown timer for the oh, I could have just brought a bunch of air walls or ice walls, maybe. The cooldown timer for the hang on. Combos, it's on a 2-second cooldown timer, or 2-second refresh timer, I guess, and that's there. So no negative impact when you die like previous OMD. No, there's not. No, there's not. It's a good thing too. Now this game came out on Stadia, and Stadia is, of course, you know, maybe not people's preferred stuff. I didn't mind it, but other people seem to. And because of that, you know, I think it's a good idea that they didn't, and it is on Stadia as well. So if a little bit of lag, a little bit of server lag or connection issue causes you to die, you just get kind of pissed if you die and lose points. So I prefer it this way. Alright, good. Oh wait, we haven't set the barricade up there yet. Okay, so I'm starting to think we should have done this a little bit differently. Should have maybe not brought the spike wall, instead just kept the flip traps. Yeah, that's fine. And just done a bunch of ice walls up here along the side. And that would have allowed us the trap reset trinket, or something else that would have helped with combos, maybe like acid geysers to place down the center and then flip traps on the edges. Hey, nice. Oh, he didn't die though. I was wondering if we get help from with combos from the ogre there. I feel like it defeats a little bit of the purpose, but I get the benefits as well. Yeah. I think they should have a penalty as you increasing difficulty, especially in this. Well, you know, one of the things that people were wishing for in Stadia was, first of all, you can't play this endless like you could in the previous Orcs games. It's like Unchained, where enemies get they get crowd control reduction over time, so you're not able to, like, you know, go for 500 rounds or anything. I mean, people have tried, but I think the most anyone's gotten to is like 140. So, all right, that's good.
More enemies on the way.
So for that reason, it's not going to go on forever anyways. The mobs get more health, they do more damage, they increase in quantity of mobs. That's one of the things that didn't happen in 2, is there was a cap for how many mobs could be spawned each wave. Void walls? Yeah, I heard of void walls. Yeah, I know what they are. I mean, they're not in the game right now. They'd be pretty broken if they were, I think. You think we'll get more characters like Unchained? They said that they've considered adding more characters. They just don't have anything solid yet. Yeah, look at this. We really need to double slam for the combos with Egan here. All right, so the barricades really haven't taken a ton of damage. We've been able to kill the firelings far enough away. It looks like that's one of the changes they made from Stadia over, is that it seems like the fire elementals, or the firelings, I should say, their explosion radius is decreased a little bit, so that's good. Void walls plus spring traps for breakingless runs. Yeah, it would be pretty broken if they had void walls here, so I'm glad they don't. There we go. Because the crowd control that's king now is physics traps, and if you can do that to those guys, I mean, who are we kidding? Okay, these guys got stuck. Gonna pour a little bit of hot liquid magma. Ooh. Let's go ahead and replace these gates. Why not? All right. I would miss a character from Unchained. Yeah, a lot of people do. I don't even know if these butterfly traps are even going to do anything. I'm just putting them up here because I think they might do something. I don't know. But like I said, you know, these walls are so far away, we're not going to barricade into them. So, but I think that maybe it'd be better to put a bunch of ice walls here instead of spike walls. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I guess eventually we'll probably start barricading back here because we're going to have plenty of kids everywhere else to kind of funnel them into closer into the kill box. But we're just not able to afford that right now, so there we go. What I wanted, and see you later. I'll just let him die on his own, so he can die farther away from the barricades. Yeah, I don't have mana for the slam. I really should maybe grab the mana read shrink it. I don't know. Hey, just wanted to thank you for the great content. Really enjoy your work. Thanks, thanks a lot. And I'm also curious if you spike wall are engaging or not. Seems, yeah, they do, but they have a small range. They have like a 1.5, so they're gonna affect everything right here. They're gonna affect everything in this lane here. I'm planning on pushing the barricades to the edges. I just want to be able to take care of everything first before we get to that point. I need more money and everything to build this kill box out. Because we are going to have sappers from left, sappers from right. We're going to have firelings from the bottom who are all going to destroy arcades. And may even eventually get old grenadiers. I don't remember. Yeah. I probably should have taken bleed with the bow for combos. Because the shooting in a straight line is fine, but it's not that great. Alright. Hey, Leon! Thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. Appreciate it indeed. Was it butterfly there, I guess? Yeah, sure. Maybe Arcane Dragons on the wall. Oh, you know, yeah, I was gonna take a look at using them. In some of the places they could work downstairs really well, I think. Have to place them up here. I couldn't place them at the bottom because I think they would hit this and disappear. Or I could place them like right here in this area and shoot down back and forth. But I still think I'd need to place it one square up. Yeah, we do get TNT archers. But looks like they're all dead. Okay, it looks like Sapper's running on this left side, which is good. Oh, not quite. But they shouldn't live very long. Okay, good. No, don't do it. Environmental, no. Okay. They're still not doing a ton of damage yet, which is good. A lot of blowing up going on around here. Okay. That's what I like to see, the saw blade there. Oh. Firing. Okay. Alright, cool. We're still good. Oh. Not enough mana. There we go. Hey. That's good. Nice. This is also one of the reasons I don't like building this way, is because... Dude, jump around over there. What do butterfly traps do? Yeah, when an enemy gets close enough to them, which is like right about here, they will confuse the enemy, cause the enemy to run backwards, and they will also do arcane damage if you have the arcane upgrade. The other upgrade is additional confusion time. Timer on confusion is increased. So do that. Like that. Cool. I could start maybe removing some of these back ones and kill boxing a little bit. Hey, is this a challenge to use Tar and Flip? I'm surprised to see endless run with that direct damage chest. It might be the new way to do endless, is Tar and Flip, at least for getting to the farthest way possible. I'm just trying out a couple of things here. I'm just trying out a couple of things. We'll see. Ooh. I don't know how effective this is going to be on this map, because you get, hey, money bags. Well, because money bags is not affected by it, but we have plenty of damage with the saw blade launcher. We just don't have a great combo setup, score setup, so yeah, we'll see. Like on other maps, I'd probably definitely be using different traps. Well, maybe, I don't know. Like I said, we're going to start placing some caves around here at some point. And push them all up against this wall so you guys can really get to see how they work. And we might start that sooner than later. Looks cool. Thanks for blasting away enemies. Yeah, of course. Looks cool anyway, blasting away enemies. Yeah. Yeah. This spot right here is really good because any of the light guys, to include firelings, who would normally destroy your barricades, get tossed into that grinder there. Get shredded to death. Simeon says, is round 144 high enough? We're going to go farther than that, man. From 1 to 10, how good are the butterfly traps? I put them in S tier because of their usability. You can use them where you cannot use any other traps, except for boom barrel rollers. For example, if you put this here and you put this here, this one's never going to trigger unless you throw an enemy into it. This one will. This one triggers because it has a trigger range of 1 square beneath it. An ogre's plus are 3 squares tall, which means an ogre will trigger this always. So it's really nice to combo with the second one. So this one down here will trigger for orcs. Kobolds are 1 square tall, orcs are 2 squares tall, ogres are 3, right? So a orc would trigger this, and then an ogre would trigger this. So you always you always send back the big guys by having it on the 4th square in up on the wall. It's really, really good for that. So for that reason, I have it in the S tier, just because you really can't do that with anything else, and you can do a cool stack thing like this right here. You can replace this wall trap with wall chargers, arrow walls, whatever you want, and it works really well. What about the flower trap thing? Yeah, if I wasn't trying to like alternate this, which like I said, I might take out some of these flip traps in the middle, do like every other flip trap in the middle, be like an acid geyser or something. Yeah, maybe if flowers on the sides actually wouldn't be too bad of an idea. You know, we just have a limited trap loadout, but this is theoretically possible with Egan now. No weapons, so we have 2 weapons that we're using. If we didn't have the other 2 weapons, I might not do spike walls. We're gonna see how it works with barricades when we set them up on our next go break. We'll really have to see how everything works out. How far do they go for the Arcane Brim? They just run back for a duration, for however long the duration is. So it depends on how long they're affected by the trap itself. The later you go on Endless, the less time they're affected by it. And then it also depends on how fast they can walk. So they'll run back. I think they run back at around the same speed that they would normally go on. Stone Moon says, yay! That's right, we hit over 1,000 subs. So I asked my girlfriend, I said, please let me stream today. Because she does have to work later on, so I was going to do it later on at least. And she says, yes, that's fine. So here we are. I got approval from the boss. Ooh. I'll get this side laid out. We're going to lay out that side then. Oh, hey boss. I'm talking about you. Promise. All right, we said we're going to go ahead and do some barricading on the next go break, so let's do that here. Okay, so in case you're wondering, you cannot put this here because the ogres do not have enough space to walk through, but you can put it here, and now they do. Now they have enough space to walk through. Plus, like I said, they're going to get hit by it if they're on this square here, so what we're going to do is actually move it in just a smidge, and they're going to move it back out like this to make room. Actually, no, we don't need to make room for that, do we? Yeah, we don't. And then we're going to open up just a little bit more, like so. And hope that we don't get anything stuck inside the barricades, or else they will target them to destroy the... Matter of fact, we could just place a bunch of kids in the center, I think. Try. Heyo team, Jake, what's going on? Sorry I didn't see it start. It's alright, it's alright. Thanks, Racers. What's up, man? Been busy lately. Glad I could pop in. Glad you could pop in too, so man. Play OMD3 and Alexa all blade launchers. Yeah, they're S tier. There's 3 traps that I just won't go without. And those... Why are these guys stuck here? It must have had... That just must be a bad thing. I don't know. Maybe this will destroy us. I'm not sure. With the push traps, I kind of want to do not this, but... Because if we do this, we can double stack them. And then if anything falls in this area, they're just going to despawn on top of the barricades. But if we pushed it just a half square over, there would be a space for them to end up. So we're not going to do that. We're going to leave it like this. I just want to play, you know, safe and rather be safe than sorry here. This. They'll do a flip trap going that direction, and that'll work for now. Will this be a VOD? I'm not sure. Video? Probably not. Would you recommend the double blockade or single? Depends. I usually stick with single because you can make patterns a little bit better. You know, you'll save on a K. If I did singles, I'd save on a K here. It just depends.
More enemies on the way.
Coats, no, they do not. No. As a matter of fact, they happen together. If you stone and freeze an enemy, that will also cause multiple triggers. So you can stun an enemy for 30% physical bonus damage. Then you can freeze an enemy for 30% bonus physical damage, and they all stack. Okay, we're just gonna skadoosh and skadoosh. All right, he hit that barricade. Man, maybe we should have brought the barricade heal. I don't know. All right, we're gonna sit back here and we're gonna watch it happen and see what goes. The Z-Saw blades are now going to be a lot more effective since all those enemies are in the area. Looks like the spike wall tried to trigger, but failed. So did that one. The enemies may have died before then. What unique ability you use for tars? Slow over time usually, unless I'm running a lot of fire, then I'll do fire tars. Just because you want to spread your, or alternate your floor traps generally. So you would, you know, tar another floor trap, tar another floor trap, and since they get slowed over time, for like the amount of time, it's around the amount of time it takes them to walk half of the next square tile. That's about the amount of time it takes them for if you have the slow over time. So it increases the efficiency of your whole kill blocks if you do slow over time. But if the only floor trap you're running is tar, then yeah, you definitely want to do something else. Okay, so here We're gonna run. Need this here, and we're gonna do a double stack. Yeah, we can double stack here in this area. Yeah, there we go. That'll work. We'll try and take care of the explodey boys. They're gonna push this barricade out, double stack it on this side, like so, all the way through, and we're just gonna do that all the way down there. Tactical, congrats on the subs. Yeah, man, that's. I put a comment on the YouTube comments thing, and a week ago I said, "Hey, we got to 200. Let's go." And yeah, I checked it this morning. It was 1,000. It's crazy. A buddy of mine mentioned it to me. Is there coming a bigger update soon? They said they're going to do updates, but they haven't said what update they're planning on or whatever. I would assume that since there's a handful of bugs, they're probably going to do bug fixing for a while and then get to updates later. Ooh, he just blew up right next to it. That's alright though. Might be okay. We just gotta watch out for sappers now. Drive-by says, "Hey, glad to catch you live. Videos have been very helpful. Thanks." Elemental Pink. What are the 3 traps you won't go without? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Barricades, tar, and saw blade launchers. F? Nah, we're fine. Eventually they're going to become fast enough where that doesn't matter. As a matter of fact, we may just put nothing but flip traps here in this area and then put tar in front of it. Yeah, we might do that. That way it kind of like helps like cycle the enemies, you know, through and everything. But as you can see, they're probably not going to get through that side. As long as we can keep the barricades up, we're totally fine. And we'll save money. We'll save enough money to keep those alive. Nothing's going to kill them, and we won't be in any trouble anytime soon. Will Ice and Fire give an achievement? Nope, I don't think so. SF8292 just subscribed. Appreciate it. As far as I know, there's not a ton of achievements out there, and even still, they're bugged. He rolled in. Okay, so we're gonna replace those. We can get rid of some of this tar here. So we need a bunch of floor traps or flip traps. I mean, there we go, like that. Excellent, excellent. All right, so we do have these guys. Like I said, we are gonna have to watch out for them for a hot minute. Okay, there we go. And they're coming out again, which is fine. All right, let's go stand over on the other side. You'll have 2 waves of sappers no matter what. The firelings that get you. What are the games that are like this that I'd recommend? I like Bloons Tower Defense 6. It's not like this though. I mean, it's its own thing. It's a tower defense game. It's probably like the best tower defense as far as like its specific genre is concerned. But it's kind of a niche game. I know of Dungeon Defenders, but I don't know anything about it, so I couldn't recommend it. I've never played it. Anyone know how to get the collector achievement? You can't. Bugged. Nobody can get it. The people that have it is speculated to probably be developers. They're speculated to have it. Do you know nice tips to make better combos? Yeah, you want to add different sources of damage. So bleed is a physical damage over time, which is its own source from whatever does the bleed. So the magic longbow, for example, if you get the bleed, that's going to be ×2. Egan himself has a ×3. His jump is a stun, a knockback, and a damage. So you can get pretty good combos with... Oh, the armored ogre's in the way. That's all I'm like, they're not dying. You can get pretty good combos with Egan. The combos do have a lifetime, and the lifetime span for combos is 2 seconds. You can extend that by causing enemies to go airborne. Is there news about this game, like new content or anything? They haven't said anything, but they did say they're working on stuff. It's been rebooted so many times now. It's a terrible game. Yeah. Like I said, I never played it. I do know of its existence. I thought about playing it when Unchained went away, but I just couldn't get myself to do it, and I played Bloons Tower Defense instead, and some other games. Tower Defense isn't my only genre. Oh, look at that. Yeah, look at that Noel. Look at what he's doing. He's attacking the cave. That's why I didn't play it. That's why I never played this. After a short while, that's why I never played, because freaking Knowles will do that. If you're standing up here, they'll attack barricades you place underneath. Sometimes they'll attack this one that I'm shooting at. If you're down there, sometimes they'll attack the ones at the top of the stairs. I just will fly, dude. Like, if you look back at some of my older streams, when I was playing on Stadia, I had some choice words for that bug. That's probably my most frustrating bug there was. Alright, so let's get... There we go. Another flip trap, might as well. Why not use Cade Healing Trinket? I thought about bringing it, but I just, you know, this is a trial thing, so I wasn't too sure if I needed it. I think what I would do now is I would get rid of the spike wall, put a bunch of ice, and then bring the Barricade Healing Trinket. What's the best kill box to farm skulls? I've got a video on how to farm skulls on my channel, so just search for farm skulls, I guess. It's probably going to get you there. Alright, so we're going to do... let's see here. Like this, I think, right? Yeah. That should allow them to all go that way. Okay. And we'll place another one of these here. What's the reason for the bow? It just has a lot of single target damage with the right mouse button. I really wish I would have taken bleed for the extra combo point, but I took the it's just the upgrade I don't normally use is the straight line, the second unique upgrade, whatever it's called. That's how much I don't. Where are you going to use gravity traps in Coliseum? Yeah, up there, up on the ceilings for the sappers late game when they won't die to lasers anymore. Lasers will probably be okay on this though, to be honest. These will probably be all right. Okay, this guy just got taken out. Let's just watch what these guys do. Yeah, so right now what they do is they go far enough away before they retarget the Cades. So you have time to go in and take care of them whenever they fly up. The worst part is when a fire elemental dies next to the Cade, then he'll explode and they'll damage the Cade. But I think right now we're getting to the point where they're not targeting anything nearby so far. There we go. All right, that's good. We didn't have to intervene in that. Gravity is also not a good choice. It depends on the map. I think in Coastal Hallways, gravity is better than lasers. Oh, here. But it's just a theorizing of that. Just because the gravity pillar, the lift, does not change, no matter how much crowd control reduction the enemy has. Whereas the slow for the underneath lasers will. Nerdle1979 just subscribed. Thanks for the sub. You definitely could use lasers on this, I think, because you have enough ceiling space. Nico Ulrich just subscribed. Appreciate it. Saw those kids at the top of the stairs, just sideways, filling them up to the wall. Lazy Titan, thanks for the sub. Saw the kids at the top of the stairs to sideways, filling them up to the wall, or just throwing them past the kill box. Oh, this? What are you talking? Oh, you mean, which one do you mean? They'll be, I'm building the kill box out there, so they'll be in the kill box eventually. Okay. I mean the flip traps. Oh, flip traps, yeah. I could probably get rid of them, to be honest, but I want them there for the firelings to make sure they don't double back on the Cades. Well, some of the sappers. If, oh yeah, I see. I need to make sure these guys don't blow that up then. Okay, we need to be careful on that one. Stop. Oh, Hunter, man. There we go. See you later, nerd. He blows up. Easy peasy. Yeah, I think I need to move this barricade back. Because, he died right next to it. How do you get that Egan skin? It is a pre-order skin called Overlord Egan. Kelsey has one too. It's all pre-order stuff. The gravity could lift very heavy enemies. I take it every time. They used to. They used to back on Stadia a long time ago. And then I think that was actually a bug and they fixed it. But they wouldn't normally. What you'd have to do is you'd have to knock them back with a spike wall or a flip trap, and then as they were knocked back, if they were also underneath the gravity pillar, they would get lifted up like just slightly and moved another 2 squares backwards into the next 4 trap. Which was it was a lot of fun to play with, but they fixed it, so whatever. It's not a thing anymore. Zippo head, found your channel yesterday. I really like your content. Thanks, appreciate it. Somebody stuck all the way back there? Where is he? There he is. Oh, come on. Don't go that way. There we go. Oh, yeah, we're going to move that back now. Okay, cool. Let's get some. We're going to fix that cade because the... Yeah, you know what? We may not need that one to be there. Okay, so let's take a look here. We've got... Push him here. Yeah, let's do that. Cool. What's the best trap for stunning? I think the wall charger is probably the best trap for stunning. Oh, I forgot to use these cauldrons. Yeah, this cauldron would help out a lot. But yeah, I would say the wall charger because it does a ton of damage and you want everything to be in front of it anyways. And the other upgrade for the wall charger really isn't that good, so... Really isn't that helpful. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, down there? Alright, that's fine. Oh, Jesus. Well, that one took damage. Yeah, maybe the setup is gonna work. Oh, it's the sappers. I haven't been paying attention. That's what's happening. The sappers are blowing it up. Whatever. That's fine. We'll make plenty of money here. Ah, except when that happens. Freaking gnolls. There we go. Attack the barricades because they're gnolls. Do you think mobs destroying the barricades ruin the game slightly? No. I think it's good that you can't just spam barricades everywhere. That you got to take care of those other mobs. Okay, so those kids got hurt and the other kids were destroyed. That's why we double them up. But we don't have anything to take care of the sappers, but they're going to be another 5 ways before they pop out, so that's okay. We're going to leave those kids there. As long as the fireling doesn't get involved, we'll be alright. Okay. We are going to sell that. Just kidding. I was going to sell that one, but we didn't make it in time. Ah, crap. Displaced it. Alright, that'll go there. Cool. Nice. Orcs Must Die. Rift Lord Temple are already hard. You have hits too. Temple. Rift Lord Temple? Which one? The last one? Order Temple? Yeah, just take your kill box and build barricades around the rift. And choose one of the staircases to build next to, and then just kill them at the staircase that leads in towards the rift. I can do that one as my next Rift Lord made easy, actually. That'd be pretty good one. Why not turn on part-time in game options? Because there's no part-time, it's endless. Play as long as you can. But my part-time is turned on. What do you think about this combo? Arcane Brim, Boom Barrel. Okay, so you got initial damage, burn over time, explosion damage. If Boom Barrel did a knockup, if the explosion was like a slight knockup or knockback, then it would be better to bring, because then I have like a 2 combo. Tar, Speed Mace, Swinging Mace. Expensive. Yeah, I don't mind the Swinging Mace, but I think they nerfed it. It used to be a lot better than what it is. I had used it earlier for one of my other videos that I made, and it just doesn't. It's not good anymore, I think. So, because they reduced the area of effect that the swing actually like targets or does damage in. Here we go, Ogre Buddy. Need him there to trigger those, but I'm taking their sweet time. We have left just this guy. All right, let's replace this Cade. That's the first thing we do. Okay. Oh, should have sold that. Well. That's gonna go out probably. Yeah, it's gonna go out. So we're gonna do this. There we go. I remember the swing miss guide. Yeah, they changed the swinging mace, and I don't think it's that good anymore. I probably wouldn't bring it anymore. They did reduce the cost by 300, but they also reduced like the effectiveness of the swinging mace. It's just no longer that good. It's still pretty okay with combos if you can make it work, but the fact that the entire trap itself is not like you don't get damaged no matter where you're standing in it. They just like reduced the area of effect because of the pendulum, so the pendulum actually matters. It has like its own hitbox now. Or something like that. So I don't exactly know what they did to it, but I don't think it's this good. Paul says, love your videos. If you're Germany, hey, from America. What would you say is a tough endless map? I don't know. They're pretty easy. They're pretty easy endless. If you're just trying to beat wave 25, they're all generally easy. But I would say as far as like going really late, Aqueducts is probably going to be the hardest one because there's flyers. And the flyers will eventually just kind of they'll just be so beefy that you can't take them out of your traps, and they don't really... It's harder to kill them than other mobs, so I would probably say Aqueducts for as far as you can get on Endless. Let's see. What do you recommend on the Rift then? I would generally put lasers for like Rift Lord stuff. And it depends on the map, but I would probably put lasers. Dart spitters with ice are really good. Because ice is really good in general. If you're on like something like the basement, you do ballistas. Of course, you wouldn't have enough space for swinging maces on that, but yeah, dart spitters maybe. All right, we're gonna go ahead and replace those barricades. Ooh. Do another flip. We're just gonna keep pushing them out, and then we're gonna go back in and. Oh, I didn't. Well, maybe I shouldn't have stoned them there. That's okay though. All right. And Derek, you just started playing this game, had a lot of fun. Can be quite difficult times. Yes, I agree. I do agree. Okay, they should. Yeah, they all. Yeah. Okay. He ran backwards. That's okay though. Yeah, we probably should have brought the trap reset trinket, and then gone with nothing but freeze on the walls maybe. I wanted to use the spiked walls, but you can see that they are, especially on that side, they're not really pulling their weight. So what we might do is remove those spike walls and then put the freeze wall on that side. Up against some of those fire mobs anyways. But I mean, look, if we froze this whole row and everything coming in, it'd just be a lot better for crowd control. But the problem is that later in the game they're gonna not be frozen for as long. So I don't know. Sophia Ray. But it's a lot of fun trying to figure out effective map strategy. Absolutely. Zippo head. At Paulo. German. Not Spigot, although my last name is German, so. Just an ask. Orcs Must Die 2 traps. It's a 7, but Orcs Must Die just to 4. I don't know what that means, Andy. I'm not sure what that means. I didn't play Orcs Must Die 2 very much, so I don't know all of the intricacies of it. How much does a trap reset trinket heal barricades? To full. But it's on a cooldown. It's on like a 45-second cooldown. Or no, I'm just kidding. Not a 45. 120-second cooldown. Is it? For 2 minutes? I don't remember. It's on a cooldown, though. That's the point. Alright, so we can push it here. Let's see. I don't remember if that's what we do or not. Let's take a look. Can't do this, right? Yeah, we can. We can. But we have to move it back here. So if we go like this, we got to move it back. So we can double stack the doubles and then move it back like this. Oh, TNT archers. We can test it on one of the sides and then move it back. Yeah, we can test it. I usually build Didn't notice much difference. It depends. If you're on co-op, I think it's bugged. So if you're doing it on co-op, then it may not work for you. But yeah, it should work. If I had it and I popped it right now, all those barricades would like shrink and then get bigger, and that's them going from 0 health to full health, or whatever health they are to full health. That's how they have it programmed. Saw blades downstairs to get those exploders. Yeah, we're gonna build down there eventually. We need to build up here first, and then we're gonna worry about down there. For now, we can deal with Cades and we can deal with stone staff and all that. See you later, nerds. Yeah, co-op. Yeah, on co-op it's bugged, but on solo it's not. I think the host has to have it, or it only affects like the barricades that you place and not the host or whatever. I think that's what it was. I'm not too sure. All right, I actually want to go and fix that one over there. This one here. Man, that does a lot of damage. That slam he's got. Okay. Alright, so that, and then... Alright, so let's see here. We can try this and see what happens, but let's take care of these sappers first. We're gonna have another string of sappers come out. Didn't know, thanks. Yep, of course. Repair barricades only repairs barricades you place yourself. Yeah, it used to not. It used to affect all of them. Ah, crap. Well, some of you are going to die. That is a sacrifice I am willing to make. Alright, well, we don't want to take TNT archer damage, so we're just going to run over here. You're just going for 25 is our hard goal. We're going to go as far as we can. And we're also going to see if we can rack up a better score than this, because this is a pretty crap score right now, I'll be honest. But once we get the full kill box built out, then I think we'll be okay. It's going to take us a while. I don't know. You like some pretty lights, I guess. Yeah. My favorite trinket? Probably the trap reset with the extra cooldown, or... we don't know yet if it's a percentage or not. It seems to possibly be a percentage. We don't know exactly what it is. Either that or the Ring of Storms is really good. That's a new one. That's pretty good. It's really solid. Yeah, we'll probably just replace these two Cades. See, we got plenty of money from everything that's dying because we got plenty of kill streak. So kill streak coin is really good. And we got a lot of that here. What am I trying to do with the flip traps? Just flipping them? No, whenever you flip them, you know, they become airborne and they take double damage when they're airborne. So we're eventually going to have them fall into another kill box thing. What do you find from the debuff? And roll. And then re-roll tears. I don't like debuffs that make any traps more expensive or any less usable. I appreciate debuffs that add enemies because you can get higher scores if you add enemies to it. Okay, so we weren't able to sell that one. Oh, we did it before. Hits are still okay over here, so we're just gonna keep messing around with this here. I think we could do this, right? And then we have to do this again. You know what? We could start like weaving them in and out, maybe. Because it's 3 wide. Uh-oh, hopefully it doesn't blow it up. Okay, it didn't damage it. It's 3 wide, right? So we maybe could get them to do that. I don't know. Let's see. I'll take care of them. The front ones, it's not. That's fine. So yeah, so they're going through that one, and then we're gonna have to. I don't want to place this here. I want to try this here, and then we're gonna go sideways off of it. We're gonna see which one I like better, and then we'll move the other one to it. Behemoth, how are you? How are you? Ow. Okay. Go ahead and run up here and get healed. Run back down. Yeah, so the thing is, as long as they don't die next to the cades, they're not going to target the barricades now because they're far enough in endless where things have a... They run so fast they can't target things properly. So they'll run through here and they'll probably die around this area for the firelings, or maybe even this area before they turn around and go for these barricades back here. So they have, you know, they got to run through the trap multiple times and they get flipped and stuff. So I think we're going to be okay on that end. Okay, so then we can't do this. We have to do this. We can do this. Then we can push it back over. So this may be what we do because we can push it back over like here and then kick it out on this end. That may be what we do then. Okay, let's do that on this side. Having double stack cades on this edge actually might not be too bad because we have fire dudes, but I think we'll do that. Sweet. All right. This is coming up. What is my highest wave on endless solo or co-op? Highest wave is on Stadia. I got past 150, but Stadia is different, so it's really not a good comparison. On Steam, I got to wave 80 twice. Jeremy just discovered a channel from Trap with his tier list. Awesome stuff. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. I'll make a new tier list here probably within the next week or so. I'm kind of planning on it, so that should be coming out. I've been getting some new ideas, but I'm going to probably do the Rift Lord Made Easy first, and then we'll see what happens after that. No! Okay, so when they got launched into the grinder, they actually did enough explosion damage to hit the barricade and blow it up. So, okay. Behemoth, just testing stuff out, man. Just looking at getting like super duper late game endless on this. 140 for me. Yeah, Jay got really, really far the other day. Doing a no weapons run on with Egan. I got to wave 77 before it crashed, yeah. Yeah, I heard it's not as good on PlayStation or Xbox if you do that. That's why we bring the bow, because we can just spam the right mouse button. Sweet. Okay, good buddy. Alright, so we're gonna just put a couple of these down. Just to get a little bit extra shreddage action. I haven't seen yet. See, these armored ogres are getting butterflied by the thing there, so you got a ×8 combo there. I haven't seen the sappers from the right. Did they come down? They do, right? I thought they did. Any thoughts on the boom barrel? Yeah, I love them. They're a lot of fun. I just wish I wish the explosion did a small knockback for them to have extra combo points, but other than that, yeah, they're pretty good. Steven, do I know if there's any future DLC? They said they plan on making stuff, but they haven't said what. So, I don't have any information, but I'm also not an insider. Okay. Let's save our cash if we need to replace a barricade. Let's see. Okay. Good. They didn't target the cades. Well, that guy might, actually. Well, we'll see. Let's see. Oh, he died. Never mind. Cute bird is cute. I'm currently constantly getting the 60s, 70s, but trying to balance. Go for high score versus going for late game. Finding it fun to balance. Yeah. Jake, who's probably still over here in the chat, has found a way to play this with Egan and no weapons, and it seems to do both high score and high wave. Maybe not for this map because you don't have ceilings and you can't there's no natural kill box for this, but for a lot of other maps, yeah. Knolls don't make you lose lives. It's OP. It's not. They have a lot of knolls. They do target the player a lot. Even if you're standing up here, or even some places that are like slightly out of bounds, they still might target you and attack you. So it's not the, they're really, really annoying. I'm glad that they don't take lives. That would just be too much. Up next month, I have this game. Plenty of fun games. Yeah, I mean, it's out right now, but I'm sure they're going to run a sale at some point. It's probably not going to be for a while. No brimstone, no brimstone. Yeah, I don't have any school farming tips. Yeah, just check my channel. The channel video, but of course you can't see that right now because I'm live. But yeah, there's a channel video I have. Just search for Gold Farm. It's on there. Essentially, you just play the first map. You get Untouchable, gives you 2, and you get Perfect Victory by making part-time, which gives you 1. So you get 3 skulls in about 2.5 minutes. You run that over and over. The other way to do it is to play play the new game mode. We didn't get a lot of stuff off of that yet, so we're just gonna do that. You can play the new game mode called Scramble, and there's a buff that you can get that increases drop chance of enemies that are dead. And if you're able to get that buff, it's about a 5% chance to get it after you beat the second map. If you're able to get that buff, then that will drop a plethora of skulls, let me tell you. So many skulls you wouldn't know what to do with. Okay, looks like we got sappers in top right. Weird, we didn't get the sound. Ouch. Yeah, unfortunately they just kill us right away, so. They seem to go somewhat through the kill box there, it looks like. Okay. Scramble's fun. Yeah, Scramble's a fun way to do it. If you want to, like, just kind of play the same thing over and over again, then you don't want to do Scramble. And then you don't want to do the farm as I know it. Thanks for sub, appreciate it. Alright. That's why we need it. We probably do need to invest in some anti-sapper stuff up there. But it's still working, it's still holding out. The kill box is essentially still there. This is on harsh difficulty. So when you play endless, it does scale up in difficulty. It throws them onto the gates. Okay, fine. I think what we're just going to do is leave the left side caded up and not the right. Because it throws them onto the cades there. And that's a little bit annoying. So I'll probably just leave the whole right side not caded then. Try to be a little bit cheeky with it, but yeah, if we're gonna have them get thrown, it's not gonna work. But yeah, endless starts at War Mage difficulty, and then it increases the farther you play. Alright, that'll work there. Let's let me tar here, why not? Just fill it in. So it will surpass Riftlord difficulty. But it does start at War Mage difficulty. What is my highest score in Endless? 103 million on Stadia on Coastal Hallways. Is this a mod for the skin? Nope. This is the pre-order skin. It comes with the game when you pre-order. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to successfully launch these guys that way with kids over there. So, yeah, we're probably just going to have the whole middle section. Well, yeah, the whole middle section will be fine, because if they get launched from up here, they're going to hit those cades, or they're going to go into the grinder. And then if they get flipped from over there, they're just going to go on the right-hand side. So we can throw cades straight down the middle, and that'll be okay. Anyone else in chat playing on PlayStation and wants to team up for Endless? There you go. There's also a Discord link beneath the video. That's the Orcs Must Die official Discord. And there's a looking for group chat thing there that you can find people on pretty often. Endless is boring. Scramble is for real fun. Yeah, Scramble's fun. I like it. It definitely adds the replayability to the game, which is nice. That's something we didn't have in Stadia. What wave was that? For my 103 million? It's like 150 or so, but like I said, that was on Stadia. Stadia is a little bit of a different beast. It's got its own quirks, its own goods and bads. All right, so now we know we're not going to place a Kate here. Like I said, we are going to place doubles on the other side, but maybe we can start trapping up for sappers by placing a whole bunch of those. They're all gonna get lifted. Now, right now the fire elementals, firelings aren't too much of an issue. I guess if we killed them sooner or got rid of them sooner, then it wouldn't be. But I don't know. Let's see. What do you find from solo and co-op? I'm not entirely sure I understand the question, but if you play it on, you're gonna end up doing so much damage. You're just gonna take out all the barricades. But hopefully we can take out enough of them before they become too much of a hassle. Yeah, hopefully. Do they still take a lot of fall damage? Ooh, what if that was percent health? It actually might be percent health for fall damage. That'd be pretty good. If you do solo, you'll get it's maybe easier to make part-time solo because there's less enemies overall. But they have more enemies and they're stronger enemies if you play co-op. Stronger right out the gate. Endless mode, FPS starts tanking for me around wave 45. Guess I'll minimize the gore and GFX settings. Yeah, I heard it's not very optimized for the GPU usage either. The game isn't. Right now anyways. And that's something that they're fixing. Because it makes, it really heats up PlayStations apparently. Oh, you know what? We're gonna, so I think firelings are 1 square tall, which means they won't get affected by these. But we can replace these with freeze. And that might help. Like I said, if I was to do this again, I think I would just get rid of the spike walls, bring the freeze trap on the walls, and just run that, and then saw blades down there, maybe. Congrats for making it to 1.03k subs. I know, that's crazy, right? Flare Cord, hey man, you rock, appreciate it, appreciate it. Endless system, yeah, Endless used to be good. It is on Stadia, it's good for farming skulls, but now it's garbage for farming skulls. Because during the day it's too hot, my PC overheats. Yeah. One of those external air conditioners, man. I don't know. For some reason I thought it was 1,000. It's not. Ooh. I get better at that. Zoom with the crossbow and the bow. You can zoom with both. It reduces slightly the bow. It's more noticeable with the crossbow, but it'll reduce your firing speed. So it's good for headshots and stuff. Will you do more easy ways runs on other maps? Absolutely. Yeah, I think the next one I'm gonna do is Order Temple. Forgot how challenging it can be for new players. Are you liking the series, Behemoth? In this campaign? No, this is just a regular endless. I haven't glitched it. Then I will try to find easier ways. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's do gravity pillars. Just 3 of them, right? Yeah, just 3 of them. We're gonna stack a bunch of gravity pillars. It's gonna help us take out the sappers before they get to the stairs. We'll put a bunch of them on the other side as well, of course. This little investment will save us a ton of money and give us plenty of time to make it up there to take care of them. I want to see this in VR. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that'd be really cool. This is in VR. What did you say my top 5 traps are? Well, my top 3 are barricades, tar, and saw blade launcher. And then after that, it kind of depends on the map. Lasers are really solid. Window of butterfly, wall charger, those are really solid. Let's see what else. I like the snow cannon with the freeze. You love this easy series? I thought you would, yeah. Thought you would. Let's see. I don't know, what else did I bring? Stone staff and crossbow. I would have to say stone staff, crossbow. Well, stone staff definitely. And then barricade, tar, and saw blade launcher. And then after that, it's just, it just depends. But generally, I like running the crossbow. Oh no! They're gonna leak through the side. Okay, we're gonna have to replace that thing. It was already damaged, so I'm not too worried. Flip trip. Yeah, I love flip traps. I'm gonna have a sword. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be really cool. If you could, if it was like a first person, it was like a first person kind of deal. Yeah, that'd be really sweet. Okay, I just need to make sure that it lines up here. There we go. Barricade and throw are the best traps. Others depends. Yeah, I think you know the saw blade launcher is just really good. You can use it a lot of places. As far as like, as far as your trap, I want to say trap economy, but your trap real estate goes, you have more floor space than any other. Then it goes wall space and then ceiling space. So ceiling space are going to be the hardest to fill. Just because there's just generally across all maps, there's just less of it. Oh, there's butterflies up there. Come on. I don't want. Okay, whatever. All right, so now we got our sappers. We're gonna see how well this does. So check it out. They all get lifted up, and what we can do, run over here and blow them up. That's all we got to do. Once we have enough of them, we don't even need to worry about the next batch. We're gonna have them on the other side too to help. Oh, you can lift it up again already. Sweet. All right, cool. So that works really well, actually. And that's why we use gravity pillars and not lasers, because they'll get so tanky that they can get away from lasers, but they won't get tanky enough to get away from gravity pillars. Order Temple is the one I hope one day we get versus the boss. Yeah, I mentioned that on my map overview. I really wish Warwick was like a final boss. I don't know if you guys are familiar with BTD6 or follow it. They just released new balloon bosses, and they pulled it from Bloons Monkey City, which is another game. And basically what happens is as you're damaging him, he has like checkpoints where he'll spawn more balloons as you're damaging him, and they could have absolutely done that as a final boss. So as you're knocking him down, you knock him down 20%, he spawns rifts. But he'll spawn rifts no matter what. You just kind of have to kill him over time or something to get less rifts overall to make part-time, but it's a bit of a missed opportunity. Noah says, I want to get this game, and I'm a person who just studies everything to prepare, so I haven't played this one, but once I... Yeah, Noah, in the description, there should be a link to the wiki. I did most of it at the very beginning from Stadia times, but there's been a team that's been working on it, and they do a really good job. A lot of smart people there. I do stuff every once in a while on that. I stream more now, but yeah, they're a really good team there. So check out the wiki if you're looking for other information or something piques your interest. Okay, let's see. What do we do? I think we could do just more of these. Oh man, maybe I should just do this here and then like here as well and do this. Oh, I was gonna do more gravity pillars. I'm an idiot. BTD is a very solid game. Yeah, it is. No, the barricades. What barricades? Oh, that one back there. I see. That's fine. That's why we have them stacked the way we do. That way they, Blade doesn't attack the Cade, don't attack the Cade. Yeah, there we go. Oh. Sweet. I'm just gonna run up here. Let him go in. My friend and I play League of Legends, and we call Null Hunters Warwick too. There was a character in Unchained called Blackpaw, and he was a wolf character that had like a double jump and a pounce and like a predatory thing, and I always called him Warwick. And then they had a sneaky person that kind of reminded me of Evelyn from like season 1 and 2. And then they had a bear creature guy who's an ice bear, but I always called him Bull Bear. GG easy zappers, yeah. On outside of front lawn map, you don't use many good sol launchers without Warpost. No, you need Warpost to really make that work. But it works, and it works really well, actually. Okay, so we can replace these. It'll be okay. I mean, yeah, the fire dudes might go in there, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We're okay in replacing kids from time to time. Does laser damage stack? No. No, but lasers do 25 damage over, per second. Well, yeah, I guess they would if 2 lasers hit the same target, but it's really hard to make that happen. It's really only possible, I think, on one map to have 2 lasers hit the same target, as far as I know. Yo, happy Monday, my guy, and to all you orcs in the chat. Go Orc Squad. Sweet. Alright. Might as well just kind of focus firelings so that way we can save a little bit of money. You guys seen butterfly? Oh, I got butterfly there. Never mind. Oh, wait, you guys seen butterflies over here? Because I'm pretty sure we're not supposed to see them over here. But yes, we are. We are supposed to see them over here. Thanks for everybody joining today. And, you know, I really appreciate everybody subbing as well. We hit 1,000 subs and like within a week from 200. So it's pretty crazy. Put a rapid fire macro on my mouse to use the domination scepter. Yep. Yep. I agree. You know, I mentioned that in my... I've done it as well, I guess I should say. And I mentioned that in my weapon overview, is that you could do that. But I do know that I have some... On the videos I did with that, I had some dislikes generally saying that it's cheating. Lukash, what's going on? What's going on? Appreciate the sub. Endless on split stairs easy? Yeah, very easy. All you gotta do is just build these normal kill blocks, you know? You just take care of everything. Alright, cool. Alright, more gravity pillars. I almost forgot. Okay. So we'll get them on that end, and then we'll just do the same thing on the other end. And then we can do stuff inside these boxes, these rooms, to facilitate killing faster. But we're not gonna worry about that right now. Yeah, endless on split stairs is... I mean, split stairs itself is really easy. But endless especially, because, like I said, you started on War Mage difficulty. If you started out in Riffler difficulty for endless, then it might be a little more challenging. But as of right now, you don't. Oh no, I died midair! That's okay. No, not the barricade! We're gonna have to replace that one. It could have been a little bit detrimental, but we do have enough money to replace it, so we are solid. And no more explodey boys on this side. Oh, he got stuck up there. Well, come on down. Oh, I keep forgetting to use these cauldrons, man. I swear. Keep forgetting to use them. You know, maybe we just put the barricades in the center. Maybe that's all we do. And we don't, like, force them up against the walls. You know what? Maybe that's what we should do, then. Oh, then we could bring boom barrels. Yeah, if we don't put any cades on the sides, we could put boom barrels here on this wall space. We could even double stack them, but I do want to use the saw blade launchers. And then the saw blade launchers will trigger the boom barrels as they fly out. Ninjurami, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. Possibility. You know, what I'm doing here is just kind of theorizing with this build, so this may not be the last build we do. Suicide 2, I have... No, 100%. I got Sir down. I hope Suicide 3's down. Yeah. Well, you know, they were going to close their doors until Google came by with Stadia and said, hey, we want you guys to make stuff for us. Otherwise, their doors, robot stores, would be closed. Pretty sure. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to sell those, right? And, oh, yeah, grab it. Let's sell that one. They're just going to throw more gravity pillars up here on the top. Yeah, goofed one up. I do that a lot, you know. And then I gotta go back and fix it later. Okay, TNT archers up that side, I think, right? TNT archers? Yeah, TNT archers. Dark Portal, what's going on? And liking the tar flip combo. I should use more flippers. Yeah, they're good. They're better now that they work really well in endless. Oh no, that's not good. Actually, that's not good at all because I don't have any money. Ah, crap. And I probably don't have enough damage to take care of everything. So hopefully, this might be the end of it. Okay. Well, there's no way. I can't take care of both. All right, so now I think I know what we're doing. We're doing single Cades first of all. Drive by posting a stop. Yeah, the advantage you gain is so incredible. We're using auto clicker. All right, so we're gonna do something different there. I think we're probably just gonna end up using single Cades. As my barricades keep taking damage. All right. So single Cades will help us. Barricade heal will help us a lot. It'll save us a lot of money at least. And we're not going to use the wall, spike wall. Going to do we even use the butterflies then? I'm kind of thinking we don't. No, macro and CSGO to B-hop. Oh, I got you. Yeah, rip indeed. Okay, so solid blade launcher staying in, spike wall's leaving. We can do boom barrels, and they'll roll out, right? They'll roll out for a while. Do we double stack anything on the bottom? We could double stack the solid blade launcher. I just tried right now. Your strat, my right barricade exploded. I lost around 15. Yeah, you got to make sure you take care of the firelings. You know, I'd rather take care of the sappers on top right. Maybe we'll do lasers instead. Let's do lasers because there's a lot of ceiling space. All right, so let's take a look at a couple of things here that we had talked about for some other maps. I just want to show you guys. So if you're on sludge shells, for example, somebody was asking about the lasers multiplying their effect if you get hit by multiple lasers. I don't know if this is true, but it's probably true. If you do this here, is it here? Yeah. If you do this, for example, and then this, then yes, they should theoretically get hit by, if they're standing right here, they should get slaughtered by multiple lasers, for example. If you're hearing something, that's my bird just being a goofball. Fluffing around and stuff. Okay, there we go. Baby feathers are getting everywhere. Ah, you pooped on my desk. Ah, arm in that. So yeah, theoretically, it should be able to get hit by multiple lasers. I don't know, but it does work here. Yeah. You can also play something like this, but this is like the only place where you can use them and double stack them. Somebody in my chat, I think, or somebody messaged me on Discord and showed me that. Yeah, somebody showed me that on Discord. And I didn't know that for that one. I didn't know. But there are a couple other places you could do that. For example, if you go into Cliffside, I'll show you that in there. Yeah. Yeah. Knowledge, right? These are all things. I'm finding out new things as the channel grows and I get to know more people. I'm finding out new things that I'm going to add. You can also do it for this, and I always knew you could do it for this because back before lasers, we had swinging maces. You can do the same thing with a swinging mace. You can do that there. And there's one on the other side as well. I know Behemoth knows about this one. And you can also do it with the archers. If you have like if you have two of those war towers far enough apart, you can actually put archers here on top of them. And so when you look up, you like see the underside of the archer. It's like the platform is like disappeared. You only see the archers up there. Yeah. For that one, you do have to put the lasers on top before you put the lasers going the other way. So the top lasers have to go first, or else they're going to cut off the beams. I mean, barricade is the best because no matter the trap cost or other stats, they'll be strong. Yeah, even if they nerf it by, you know, pushing it up or whatever, yeah, pushing up in price or anything, it's really still going to be a go-to thing. Yeah, let me show you the one you can do with this. The war towers. So if you have... First off, I want to try something. Yeah, okay. I had it bugged there for a while where my decoy was on this shift number 1, and I was able to use it even if I had a full loadout, which was really dope. Really dope. I think I had a full loadout and I unlocked it and it got clicked over there, and then I was just able to use it with everything else. But I moved it since then, and now I can't do it anymore. All right, so we do this. Oh, yeah. Let me jump down there. So you could do this, for example. You can place the archers across, so there's nothing beneath it. When you look under, the platform kind of disappears. And you can do the same thing with lasers, but they stretch across. As long as one corner and one corner are touching, then it works. So, Behemoth showed me the Behemoth showed me the outpost one with the archers there. Does it only work with fire lasers or 5x lasers too? Yeah, let's check it out. I'm pretty sure it works with both. We're gonna use the lightning lasers for the other one. As far as like stretching it across, that's a mechanic of the trap itself. So yes, that'll work. But for double stacking the lasers, let's find out. 4 traps under floor saw. Oh yeah, floor saws. That's right. Yeah, you can do it with floor saws as well. Any of the long traps. Yeah. Okay, you can. You can do the double lasers. Yeah. So I imagine, since each laser beam does 25 damage per second, that if they're standing inside of this, they're gonna get zapped up. I would imagine. They take damage from all of them. Okay, so we're gonna try Coliseum again, and this time we are gonna bring lasers. Well, this changes everything. Esports ready? Yeah, have fun with that. I haven't used it yet. Like I said, a viewer of mine or a fan of mine messaged me on Discord the other day, told me about it. I haven't done it. Is Orcs Must Die Unchained still playable? Yes, there's an offline version. Just Google search OMD Unchained offline, and you should be able to find it. There's a Reddit post about it. There's Steam post about it. And there's people in the Orcs Must Die 3 Discord that are a part of that thing as well. Just gonna take a quick drink. Yes, we're gonna do Endless Coliseum again. This time we're gonna use a couple of different traps. We've theorized a little bit for barricade placement and all that, so we're gonna do that. It's my bird. To use the walk all over my keyboard. I'm gonna see if we can last even longer. This. So the problem with the lasers in I want to show you one more thing. We go to coastal hallways, and this is where you would want to probably bring gravity pillars. The laser space you have in coastal hallways is pretty minimal outside this door, and if they run over to this side and they go into this kill box, that's fine, but half of the sappers from the middle door go to the right, half of them go to the left, and then out of this door they're going to come over. So generally you want to build your kill box like this, and then sappers and stuff will come out of here. Now you can have a lot of lasers on the ceiling, but eventually they'll get strong enough to where they won't die to those lasers anymore. In which case you of course want to combo with tar, but even still there's going to be too many of them. Skill steal, just appreciate it. So they're going to end up not dying to lasers, which is why you want gravity pillars instead. Because you can combo gravity pillars with vertical saw blades. Like this. Actually, it's a better place to put them here, I guess. And then as things are lifted up for the 8-second duration, they're going to be slaughtered by this thing, so... so that's a really good combo for this one. But last time I checked, none of the heroes are playable. Yeah, it's a shadow of its former self, but they're trying. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and bring lead on bow, I think, for this. This should be better, maybe. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, so let's jump in. Callum Armstrong, just appreciate the sub, man. Nope. Sorry, bud. Get in your way. Okay. Well, let's take a look at the trap, though, that we're going to bring. I think we're going to bring the barricade heal. It's going to save us a lot of money. Reset training for barricades. Yeah, we will. It's already got the upgrade. Okay, so barricades are a must. Tar is a must. Now the question is, do we go flip trap or do we go something else? I think we want to go flip trap. We could go arcane brimstone. I think we want to go flip trap. Oh, you know what? Well, we thought about acid geyser. Maybe we go acid geyser. Let's see. Should we do that? Go like mostly physical damage. Could do an acid geyser for the other floor trap. The flip is nice, but you can show safe barricades when sappers don't attack them. Well, sure, yeah. But the firelings are still going to be a problem, even if we build down in the basement. Barricades close to stairs. TY. Try Arcane Dragons. Yeah, we can take a look at where we would place those Arcane Dragons. So we're going for high score or high wave, both, I guess. But we may not actually get high score here because we're going to use... What I think we're going to use is probably mostly physical damage traps, but I don't know. Are these new traps good? Doing a video about them? I will do a video about them, and some of them are pretty good. Yeah. Just depends on the map and stuff. Like everything else, it always depends. Okay, so we need the... We know we need this. Not that. This. We could even try Snow Cannon and put it up here. Freeze things down here, but I don't know if it's going to reach that. Ballistas with extra range will reach, but I don't know if the Snow Cannons will. So let's see here. If we stagger... So what I thought about doing is bringing the flip trap and just using it with this. Like this. So I'd make this little floor area thing. I'd make it look like this, right? Then I'd stack my Cades up on this side, like here. And then I wouldn't do any Cades over here, and I would just leave it all open. Put saw blade launchers on the sides because they have such a long trigger range that they'll be bouncing around up in this area and everything will be affected by it. Big guys will get knocked back. They won't make it too far. And then we can just run barricades straight down through the middle. So we did that. What else will we bring? Need lasers for the sappers up on the sides. Tar combos with them. Yeah, you're right. Ceiling darts are really good. We might bring them for downstairs, but we need to see if there's anything else we want to bring. Did work in those rooms pretty well. The problem is we need trap reset trinket. So maybe we just don't bring the bow then. Let's just not bring the bow, and we'll see if we can bring other stuff here to help. Alright, so let's do stone staff. It's our only weapon. Barricade. Acid. Tar. Flip. Then we'll do saw blade. I gotta sleep by 4 hours to work. Thanks for the Orcs Must Die 3 tips. Of course, Andy. Thanks for hanging out. Let's see, what else do we want to bring? Lasers. But we need another wall trap. So here's what I'm thinking. I think we do this. Because watch where it rolls. Right here in the center. And this is essentially where we're going to have our tar or whatever. So we can have a bunch of these lined up like this. And then as everything kind of runs into this, they all blow up. And then underneath it, is our saw blade launchers. Which will trigger these traps, but I mean, they're going to be blown up anyways, I hope. Could you route the entire top side down to the back stairs and make them go through the bottom? No, you can't. There's no way for them to go through. This is all closed off down here. So there's no way through the back end. I wish. I think in the splash art of the game on Steam, they actually have an old version of this where that's possible. All right, let's take a look. What else? So if we run that, it's going to be a nice little area of effect damage and physical explosion. Should be an extra combo for explosion. We got bleed and physical for the saw blades. We got flip to give an extra combo, maybe 2 if they take falling damage. I was wondering if you have the freeze trap trigger boom barrels. They get frozen first and then take the increment damage. I don't know. Yeah, Behemoth, absolutely. Yeah, check out Behemoth. He's probably better at orcs than I am. He does a lot of cool challenges and stuff. I'm actually thinking about using this saw. Maybe we do the saw blade for the floor, huh? The rip saw. The problem, what I don't like about this setup is that I have this ceiling space that I'm not using. So what we could essentially do as well is that we could double stack this. That'll work, right? Because everything's gonna stick around this area, right? We could probably double stack these and just run this. Yeah, okay. We'll do that. It's gonna be a lot more saw blade action. That's good. So let's take a look at the Arcane Dragon. Somebody mentioned that. So we can place it here. Do we have the bounce? I think we do. No, we don't. So that gets stopped there. We can have it here. Problem is, I think they get stopped. Yeah, these are going to get stopped here, so we'd have to bring it up one. But then they don't affect anything small, and I don't even think they're going to affect orcs. They might hit orcs if they're on a down bob instead of an up bob. Have better movement skills. There you go. So yeah, I'm not sure. If you're not able to post the behemoth, just message me on Discord and I'll post it. I don't know if I have links shared or not, or links available or not. So yeah, I don't think these will work just because you can't really. Could we put them back here? Maybe. What is this gonna do? Huh. Gotta go all the way through. That's pretty cool. If they didn't get stopped on this railing, then I think that would work. But, yeah, overall, you know, I guess we could do it here as well, right? Because they are eventually going to run down this pathway. They will run down this pathway eventually, because we're going to have this barricaded off. Like that. And we could have this here. Huh. And then on the other side... That's going to be an eventuality. Let's see what else we want to do, because that's a possibility there. Yeah. And then of course they're going to be pretty okay down here, you know, running like this. And then 3 on the other side. They have such a long cooldown. Everything's going to have so much health. And the only damage it's going to buff is going to be the acid damage, because we don't have any other elemental. Well, I guess we have lasers, but dropped his ball again. It runs over to the other side. Desk, play the mouse. I take over the mouse and it gets mad. Nope, it's my mouse. Can't have it. Let's see here. I don't know. What's the next trap? You could do the ice dart spitters. What does the Arcane Dragon first special ability do? So the Arcane debuff is 15%. Bonus damage on elemental sources, and the Arcane first unique upgrade will amplify that. I don't know by how much. It's probably going to be like something like 30%, but it amplifies it. Good. Put on the desk and give me 1 second. Okay. Mouse. You can't eat the mouse wheel. Sorry. So what do we? Oh no, he's gonna break my mouse wheel. Increase the debuff duration. Is it duration? I thought it was the effect. Let me check. I'm streaming for a long time today, so we're kind of chilling a little bit. Oh yeah, you're right. It is a duration. Yeah. So it is a 15% buff. It's just longer duration. I don't know how long the duration is by default. Okay, so I can tell by the description they use. Yeah, gotcha. Fire and ice are also elemental damage. Yes, fire and ice are also elemental. Acid, lightning, and other arcane sources are also amplified by 15%. Yep. Yeah, exactly. Mitchell knows. Okay, so what other traps we bring with us then? I don't think the dragon's going to be that great. I mean, it's a possibility, but it's going to be one of those things that we like eventually bring with us, right? And we do need to leave our last trap space. I guess we could run this and not and be able to use the longbow. Ring of Storms is actually pretty good for combos. We could run one of those and pop it up at the top. Remember when Arcane used to only buff Arcane? Yes, it includes everything other than Elemental. I don't remember when it only buffed Arcane, but wouldn't bounce be better since it applies again? Yeah, I usually run the bounce, but it wouldn't work on this map anyways. Even if it bounced, it would just bounce upwards because it would hit the railing and just go way up into the sky. The only one it would probably work with is here, and it would hit this corner and maybe bounce that way. But yeah, I would generally just go to the bounce. Like on Discord. Okay. Behemoth. Take a look at what you have here. Blocking the path a safe way. Oh, so I actually noticed. Go ahead and minimize it real quick. I actually noticed on the. Oh, Oh wait, hang on. Up here, you can, I think you can wall off right where I'm putting my mouse. But like in the back, like you gotta go back to the edge of the corner and you go straight up. And then the sappers will see it and they'll run to the left, I think, from what I've done before. Okay, so you got that one. Oh, okay. So they run backwards on this. Interesting. No, do they really turn there? Dude, they didn't used to turn there. They never turned there before. They used to go up onto the stairs and blow it up. Do they really? Oh. I didn't know that, man. I could have sworn, at least on the Stadia, they used to go up the stairs and blow it up. Well, that's good to know. Huh, that's good to know. Okay. And then let's see here. What do you got here? You got those up there, up at the top of the stairs. Yeah, it seems like the stairs are causing them problems now. Huh. Yeah, how interesting. And you got them from here. I knew it worked up here at the top of the stairs on this left, or even on the right. Yeah, that's how I would normally build it. I'd put the stairs up at the top, and they would just ignore it. And then Coliseum, what do you have them here? Oh, you got them at the bottom of the stairs, and they ignore those? Dude, Behemoth, they must have changed the pathing stuff, because watching YouTube live stream or watching YouTube video, yeah. A little bit of YouTube inception. They must have changed the pathing, dude, because that used to not be possible. I'm like 85% sure that used to not be possible. Every time on Stadia. Maybe they fix them on. Is this Stadia?
Who's next?
It's not even Steam? Really? I don't remember that being possible at the bottom of the stairs. Alright, we'll give it a try. We'll see. If that's the case, we don't need to build anything for them then. Yeah, we don't need to build anything up there. So we can just work on everything beneath. Okay. We will take a look. We will take a look. All right, cool. So we're gonna do that. I think we're gonna go to the Ring of Storms. Yeah, I could have sworn. Did they fix the blaze type bug? No, not yet, Ivan. Not yet. We're gonna try that. Behemoth, we're gonna try that. And I think the Ring of Storms, it's gonna be nice to be able to pop that like whenever everything's, you know, clumped up around over here. So we have the barricade. Maybe the animation didn't go off. Let me try that again. I'm gonna try and use it and maybe have the K take some damage just to make sure. Do I? Oh. Hang on, let me check it. The animation didn't go off for that to kill the Cade. Okay, got it selected. Yeah, I'm sure that's like one of the next things that's on their table of doing. Okay. Let's go ahead and have it take some damage here in the for wave 1 and take a look. Maybe I gotta close the game and reopen it or something? I don't know. I don't know why it's not doing what it's supposed to do. Okay, we want him to go upwards. Yeah, that's what we want. Sappers don't like barricade from the second side of stairs. No laser, not useful longer run. We're still gonna need lasers for the bottom. And that's what we're gonna do. Once we get like a nice little kill box up here at the top, assuming the sappers don't actually die from, don't actually target the kids down at the bottom, then that's gonna give us a ton of time to deal with them. In which case we're just gonna trap down the bottom area to take care of the fire dudes. Yeah, that's really interesting, man. Let's go here and let's go. Okay. This should help us with combos with a little bit extra elemental damage and everything. But I do want this kid to take damage so I can try and repair it, see if the repair works. Because I'm assuming it actually may not. Do you guys hit me over here next to the cage, please? No? Apparently not. Try and get the, maybe the ogre will hit me. Oh. Okay, maybe not. All right, well, we'll see if it works whenever we take damage over here. Alright. Difference 1 saffron, wave 5 on Coliseum. He hit barricades. Interesting. Jump onto the gate. Yeah. Yeah, we can try that here. Maybe we should just test it. Or here's what I'll do. I'll block them off so they attack it. And then I'll heal it. Although my healing trinket's gone, so let me just retry. And then I'm just going to block it off so they attack it. And then I can try and heal it. It's kind of weird if they take the animation out. But maybe it'll still work. I don't know.
Enemies are preparing to breach one of our gates. They've broken through a gate. They're attacking the barricade.
Oh, it does. Yeah, there's just no animation of it like shrinking and coming back. Good. Is it possible to glitch endless frontline on Steam? Yes. Technically, but we don't know how to recreate it. But yes, you have to lobby up with somebody who already has the glitch. Now I've got the glitch on the shelf, so I can use it whenever I need to. But you have to lobby up with somebody who has it. Okay. And you have to be, of course, with somebody else. You have to be in the same region as them. So that's another thing. It's region locked. So if I had it, you'd have to be also in America to use it, or you could have a VPN. Okay, let's go Coliseum, and we'll play for real this time. All right, let's get ready. Let's do it. Oh, my mouse wheel's kind of hurt because my bird decided to munch on it. Great. Hey, drop this ball. I got a question for you guys. Do you guys play video games on with a standing desk, like standing up, or do you guys like to sit down? Do you play video games?
Preparing to breach one of our gates.
You down a little bit.
Broken through a gate.
Ball. Yeah, I think this is way better for our early game combo. It's gonna help us quite a bit with some money as well, which is nice. We're not gonna have the blow bleed, but we are gonna have bleed from the saw blades, lost blades. I don't even know what that means. Okay, whoops! I should have placed it upwards. No. Oh, he's way back there. Well, come on up here, buddy. Oh, it does still trigger. Interesting. Sitting. Oh, I'm standing right now. Standing all day. I was just curious. I didn't know if anybody else played video games standing up. Maybe I'm just weird. I don't know. You tell me. All right, so we're gonna do that. Like this. Okay, cool. We're gonna do this and then this. All right. This is going to be kind of the blueprint of the setup. We'll do this for a while, and oh, here's another question so I don't have to listen to that. If I do this, yes, then I can place the Cades in the center. So assuming they still don't target the Cades, we'll be fine. Yeah, that'll be good. All right, start it.
More enemies on the way.
You go to bed? All right, Behemoth. Take care, man. This will be on the live stream playlist. I'd turn off unlock here so my bird doesn't goof up anything. I'm gonna go ahead and explode though, so you guys don't have to listen to that noise. Oh. Okay. Oh, it explodes the barrels too. That's cool. What's my favorite map? I would have to say Oh, hang on. Let me turn my graphics down a little bit. That might be causing a bit of a lag for you. I'll put them down to high. Then I'm going to turn this off. That's all. Okay. There we go. Doosh. I would have to say, what's my favorite map? I think Coliseum, I think Slagfield, and I think Master's Courtyard are all my favorites. So this map is one of them. Just like as far as its difficulty rating and its aesthetics, I really like the openness of this one. I think it'd be kind of funny if they had like little, you know how the decoy has Max's face? I think it would be really cool if they had like decoy, but have like Orc's face, and you could attack them for like 1 coin, and they would never respawn or something cheesy like that. That'd be pretty fun. All right, so we'll do that. I'll push them all over, and we can get a little more trappage. Double stack the saw blades and see what happens. Hello. Well, first, are the boom barrels physical damage? Yes. Explosion and bleed are all sources of physical damage. All right, it's about to bop and skadoosh. We got these firelings here. Skadoosh. Love it, love it. Just a little bit more health, and we're fine. I was wondering, is there a known method for playing endless story mode on the Steam version? Yes, you have to play with somebody who already has the ability to do that, and then you will contract, like a virus, you will contract the ability to do that yourself. I do happen to have a second account that does have that bug on it, so after this, if you want to stick around, I can provide that for you all, but I do have to show you how to get rid of it first. So that way you don't go and say, hey, I have an endless, how do I get out? Because they had that question a lot on Stadia, and I may or may not have shown people how to do it on Stadia. Fortunately, we can't we tried to recreate it several times. Myself and people smarter than myself have tried to recreate it, and we have failed in doing so. So I don't know exactly how to do it, but we do know that you can play with somebody who has it, and you'll contract it. This will do a boom barrel here, and that'll kind of cover this earlier portion of it, this side. And then Behemoth, you said the early wave of, well, actually you're to bed, that's right. So the early wave should maybe target it, but everything after that won't, theoretically speaking. Good to know. Alright. So we're gonna do another one of these and these. And this. And then we're gonna do flip traps there. We're gonna keep exploding these so they don't cause a sound bug or whatever, you know. It's kind of annoying sometimes. Ika, how are you? How are you? Yeah, I think that'll work. I think double stacking the saw blades will work on Coliseum. Most of the time I don't like doing that because the second saw blade will kind of go out into the middle of nowhere. But I think in this instance, it's probably okay. Alright. That going. Oh yeah, we need to use our double jump. I need to not forget to do that. Yeah, that ogre there got caught out by one of them at least. So definitely hit the big guys. We can even triple stack them and hit the really big guys if we wanted to. But we're not going to need to. Ah, I missed. Good. Oh, we can put a boom barrel here. Yeah. That'll roll down the stairs, I think. Why do you block both stairs? Yeah, we're gonna find out if it's worth doing or not. We block both stairs because Behemoth, who was in the chat earlier, had mentioned and showed me that at least on Stadia, the sappers would ignore it, and they would keep running down the hallway there, giving us more time to deal with them. So if that's the case, then we're gonna find out here after wave 5. Wave 5, they spawn up at the gate, I'm pretty sure. So we're gonna find out after that. Is that gonna roll down? Yes, it will. Okay. But wave 5 should target it. They kind of changed their targeting after a couple of waves. So hopefully after this wave they don't target that anymore because they run far enough to not do that. Everything else won't run down the stairs, which is nice because it's going to be easier for us to get up there. And force everything else to run back farther, so even if it doesn't, it's still going to give everything else more time to give us more time to deal with it. So it doesn't roll down the stairs the entire way, but it does roll down the stairs. Sort of. Okay, just gonna pause it real quick so I don't lose. Robert said like. Yeah, it's cool. I think I found the byte that needs to be edited. Save the file. Set the endless difficulty for story mode. I was wondering that if this was already common knowledge or not. No, it's not. But you can probably put it out there because it is. There is an endless thing that's out there. So I would be very intrigued to know. And if you want to actually perplexed Murphy, there's a guy named Time Master. If you'll let him know that as well, he might be able to make an official mod for it or something. Uh-oh, barricade. Your attack. I don't know if he said he was going to work on getting a mod going for it, but I don't know if he's still wanting to do that or not. For the endless. Didn't earlier when I tried, sadly. Oh, they didn't, huh? Kadoosh. Nice. Oh. Give us this. Combos. Yeah, this with the boom barrel, man, this is pretty sick. That's cool. That's cool. All right, I'm digging it. You know, it's only fun if you're having fun, right? Ooh, damn. That's slaughtered. Okay, Time Master, he's in the OMD Discord. Yes, he is. He is. He's a smart man. He's the one who basically single-handedly hit up the Orcs Must Die Unchained offline thing. He's a really smart guy. He has all of the knowledge. Oh, come back, come back. Come back. Come back. I think that's Treebeard, right? I don't remember. Okay, so we're just gonna want this. Seems like 3 rows of flip traps here, just to take care of the low epi boys. Time Master, yes, Time Master. Thinking I'll make an OMD3 movie. Do it, do it. I got a tool from somebody, not to be mentioned, to do some free camera rotation stuff, so I can make like really cool like angles of kill boxes or whatever. So I'm gonna take care of them before they take care of me. Cool. TNT Archer? TNT Archer. Nice. Yeah, that double jump is freaking sweet, man. It used to not be that good, but they buffed it. I'll probably hit him up later today. Yeah, absolutely. If you just let them know what that is, and I'm sure. I don't think they care that people have it. They just want to make sure that people know what they're getting into. Because on Stadia, it happened to people randomly, and they kept, you know, pinging them about it, like, how do we do this? And once we figured out how to get it done on Stadia, you know, knowing how to get rid of it's half the battle. So basically what I'm trying to say there. But I'm sure they're cool with it. People are asking for it too. I think they can't make it official for like all maps, just because they, even though they've like tested all maps or whatever on it, they don't want to do war scenarios due to the fact that it's very intensive on the PC. I seem to be able to achieve 5 skulls on all stages soon by a promotion mode. I don't know what that means, but good. Cute birdie's cute. You were all those. Okay. I don't remember what wave we have sappers. It might be 10. Boom punch. Oh yes. Oh yes. It's probably my new favorite thing right now. I don't think I've ever tried this. I don't know why I haven't. I played Kelsey earlier when I was playing with my buddy co-op, so maybe that's part of it. Cygnus is really good too, but man, Egan might just be the best now. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. Ooh, it takes care of all those dudes. Sweet. None of those firelings stand a chance, dude. No, the barricade. All right. Well, we got the reduced collateral damage, so we'll be able to last long. Oh, hang on. Okay. See you later, nerds. All right. Hey. I have a better feeling about this one. I have a better feeling about this one. I'm just gonna trigger those, run back here, get a little bit of health back. Run back up. Man, I wish it would be broken, but if the double jump like allows you to avoid the next incoming attack like that, that would be broken. But it'd be really, really fun. I'm assuming the double jump is physical damage, so it's probably buffed by stone. Nothing beats feign death because that's funny to flop on your back and AFK. Yeah, it's really good for watching a kill box. That's really like dangerous to watch otherwise. Negan is S already. S plus already, huh? Yeah, he's good, man. I'm digging this, man. I'm digging it. All right, gonna do this. No, I think we're just not gonna barricade over here. He gets knocked down again. Is that superhero landing punch some sort of double space? Yes, it is. Every hero has a double space ability, or double jump ability as they call it. And Egan's happens to be this, where he does damage, it's a knock up or knockback. He does damage, and let me make sure he doesn't blow up. Okay. And he does stun. So it's a ×3 combo by itself, which is pretty insane as far as like specials go. It's pretty insane. Especially when you combo with boom barrels. Ah, man, that just looks cool. Much less sounds cool and is cool. Yeah, I'm digging this a ton. Alright, so next we need some boom barrels up here because more explosion is better explosion, right? This might be the way to go about this then. And maybe even not even flip traps. I mean, flip traps are nice. They're cheap enough. And they're kind of keeping everything away, but maybe a brimstone would be better. Just a little bit more combo potential. Can I have my mouse back? Every time I leave my hand off the mouse, like, I don't know, scratch my face or something. The bird always comes back and he's like, I want it. Do it again. Damn. Do it again. It's great. It is great. Okay. Sweet. I have to keep looking at the live stream, make sure it's not turned off by the bird because he's done that before. Go this way, actually? I wonder. We could flip in that direction, huh? Instead of backwards, we can flip them to the right. They actually flip all these guys to the right. I didn't consider that. Instead of flipping them backwards, we can flip them to the right-hand side. How do you pronounce my name, though? More barrels, step 2, don't know. Profit, yeah, exactly. Hang on.